The TimeOut Podcast.
Welcome back. This is the third episode of the TimeOut Podcast.
Yes, it is indeed.
We are back for the third time, and we're not gonna release episodes 3 weeks apart this time. They're coming out like fucking with smack them out this time, right?
Actually, these two will be in the same week.
Nope, it was another 2 weeks.
These two are also filmed
In the same day.
right after each other.
Are we gonna have to do episode 4 today too, so that we can keep it going?
Okay, no.
Okay.
I'm not doing that. Not doing that.
Alright.
So, Shane, what is oh shit, I hit my phone. Shane, what is today's topic?
Well, first, I'd like to apologize for the fact that my computer keeps freezing. It's
If they're
very
on iTunes, they won't
unfortunate.
understand.
Yeah, sorry. So, like, anybody that's on iTunes and Spotify will be getting the better content, to be honest, because right now you're just going to see just a bunch of frozen pictures of me and Angelo randomly making different faces. So that's going to be fun. It'll be slightly entertaining. Besides that, if you watched episode 2, you'll know we ended it with a little bit of anger, and we're immediately announced that instead of doing the originally planned episode 3, we're going to be talking about the pros and cons of social media from a teenager's point of view.
I am very excited for this episode.
Yeah.
This is my bread and butter right here.
This is my... Whatever comes to my head is what I'm going to say. So if is it my bread and butter, or
Yeah.
am I going to say absolutely nothing? Who knows? So since it's your
Say
bread
something.
and butter, do you want to start?
Yes, I will start.
Okay.
Well, my bread and butter is arguing on social media, but that's another... We're going to talk about that later.
Okay.
But social media, I think it is a very important part of my life because I'm on it almost all day, every day. You know,
Now,
I don't know. It's just somewhere.
would you say that you're addicted?
I don't think I'm addicted. I just think I'm on it a reasonable amount of time considering like how much other people are on it.
Yeah. See, the reason this topic came to my head was because last night my dad was watching the new Netflix documentary. It's about social media, and it's like people from the inside that escaped like the different networks like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. They were like came together and like they were fucking afraid to talk about this stuff. I forgot what it's called, but I'll probably link it down the title down below. And he was telling me that people are addicted. Like, you put your phone away and you have to know what's going on Twitter because it's trending toward what you're saying. But I genuinely believe that I've never been addicted to Twitter or Instagram, nor have I actually been addicted to TikTok, but that seems more reasonable to me why you'd be addicted to that. But I can't say that there's been a time when I'm in Twitter and I'm like, this has everything that I want to know, that I need to be on it to know what I want to know for the day. Because it doesn't. Like, I follow a certain amount of people. None of it's, like, the news. Like, I don't follow the news on Twitter, nor do I on Instagram. But
Who follows the news on Twitter or Instagram?
Well, first of all, to throw it off with a banger, every news on Twitter is biased. I don't give a fuck. There's
Yes.
no in
Yes.
between. They're all biased, whether it's left
with
or right.
everything, politics,
Everything.
with fucking everything
Yeah.
that has two sides to it. They're on one side and one side only.
Yeah. There's no in between. And we will go into detail of certain social media and certain news because I think we have to bring up a certain example. I don't know when I'll bring it up, but I don't want to, because it happened and it's going to get political, quote unquote, but not really, because this is a morbid thing that happened, whether Donald Trump was the president or not. But it definitely needs to be said.
By the way, we are not being biased.
No.
We will not be biased. And I personally am not going to voice my
No, we will
political
not.
opinion.
Politics is not something that we want on the show. That is the one opinion-based thing that we do not want to talk about on the show. But every other opinion thing, that'll be completely biased. Doesn't matter, because every opinion is biased. You could think that social media is the greatest thing ever, and we won't think the same thing. Or we might not. We don't even know yet. So that's what being a human is. If you have the same opinion, there's no originality to anybody. So that's the reason this exists, because we're all different.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, so that's what I was saying. I'm on it like pretty much every day. honestly, I'm on it just to see what's going on. Like, if I didn't have social media, I honestly wouldn't know anything about the world and, like, what's going on. Like, even with my friends or anything, like I follow soccer, so, like, I follow a bunch of soccer accounts. I wouldn't know anything about it if I didn't have, like, Instagram or anything. Like, I don't know, I feel like it's just something that, like, we need, like, now, like, at this point.
Yeah,
I feel like if you don't have social media, you're not, like, you're uncultured if you don't have it, like, honestly.
I feel like the thing is, I get what you're saying, but, like, no, I agree 100%. What I'm trying to say is, it sounds like an addiction, but in actuality, it's not an addiction because if you took my phone away...
not.
If you took my phone away for a day, I wouldn't be, like, fiending for it. It's just, I have it with me, so when I'm bored, I'll check what's going on in the world or with my friends. It's not that I'm addicted, it's just that it's something that I have. When I'm bored, why not use it? Like, it's here for a reason.
Exactly. But yeah, no, I don't know. I feel like say old. I know this is like an analogy, but like a lot of old people don't have like social media, so like I don't know. I feel like social media is just I know this sounds cliche, but like it's the way of the future. To be honest.
Yeah.
Like everyone's adapting to like our generation all knows what social media is, so we're gonna like it's gonna rub off onto our kids, and then their kids are just gonna keep excelling, you know?
Well, I will say, my kids will not be getting a phone or any social media until, like, 7th grade. Maybe 8th grade.
I think that it's... they won't get it in, like... I can give it to them in, like, 6th, 7th. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I got mine in 5th grade.
That's when I got it. That's when I thought I thought 6th grade, 7th grade was good when I got it. Like,
see,
I thought it was fine.
It depends on my kids, to be honest. I got it at 5th grade, and I wasn't, like, I didn't corrupt me or anything. Like, I didn't become, like, insecure because of social media or anything. But the people that I saw around me in 5th grade, looking back, like, the things that they did, like, because of social media, because they see, like, other people and how they're living their lives, like, I'm not calling anybody out. Like, everybody lived a life. I'm not saying it was over dramatic or whatever, the things that they did. I'm not going to go into the detail. But it definitely ruins certain aspects of people's lives, which is why you just have to pay attention. It could be a danger and it could be a gift. Like, it just depends on the person.
Yeah,
whether they already have these.
You have to be mature, though.
Yeah, so, like, if my kids...
You have to be mature to have social media, because if you're not mature, you're gonna just be retarded with it, and you're not gonna... I don't know. Like he was saying, you're not gonna, like... It's gonna rub off on you and, like, how other people are living.
Yeah, like, I personally believe I was mature enough to have a phone in 5th grade, to have social media, because
you were growing a beard in 5th grade.
Okay.
So I think you were mature for anything.
Okay, but then, point aside, other people in my same class, basically my same age, but, like, you know, a year younger, you know how it is, they were having the same time they got it, the same whatever, and they were broken because of it. So it's not like, it's not a great thing and it's not a bad thing. It's like the in-between where you have to, like, know who you are. You have to know whether you're ready, and parents have to know whether you're ready.
And also, to add to that, when you're young, you also should surround yourself with the right people.
Oh, yeah.
So if you don't, you're going to be in a shit group for the rest of your life, and your life is going to go nowhere.
Yeah.
This sounds like we're talking to kids, but we're just saying.
In general. Like, the point of this episode is because, basically, we only see the adult version of social media is bad for you. This is why social media is a terrible thing. You don't see the actual, like, the people it's targeted for talk about the pros and cons. You don't see it. So we're, not that we're, like, saving anybody. We're like, oh, from my experience, because I'm your age, like, fellow kids, like, no, it's just you need another point of view, because we're done with the, not to be, you know, whatever, the boomer talking about our lives like they understand what we're living through. Like, the same thing as they say, when we were younger, we didn't have cell phones. Yeah, so you don't know what our lives are like. But now
we do, and now this is the way of the fucking future.
Yeah, you don't know what our lives are like. Telling me that I am not mature enough for social media, you don't know. You don't know. Yeah. Because you didn't have it when you were my age.
Because maybe they were too immature for social media, but you could be more mature. But, like, the world has changed. They just don't understand that.
And they're like, oh, you have to go to school so that you can socialize. But socialization can happen over the phone now, over FaceTime, over Snapchat. Yeah. just because it's over a screen doesn't mean it's not socialization. And I feel like that's what older people don't realize. Like, socialization doesn't have to be face-to-face. It's good when it is, but you can't see everybody face-to-face 24/7.
Well, they're both different. Like, they're both good in different ways. Like, you could feel more confident in saying something over
100%.
text. But then in real life, like, I don't know, sometimes it's better for, like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying, though?
No,
like, you're more
yeah.
confident over text because you're not actually face-to-face with the person. You could also actually think of what you're going to say before you say, like, just say it, like, you know.
And I think...
Like, I wouldn't be stuttering right now if I had a script in front of me because I could write it. Same thing with text.
The point is, basically, I think the title of the podcast, I don't know if it's the actual title, is going to be, is social media good or bad? The answer is both. That's the answer.
Yeah.
There is no definitive answer. It's a, who are you? Is it good for you? Is it bad for you? But right now, we're going to talk about the generalization of why it is good and why it's bad. Because there is definitive answers for why it's good and bad. I don't know if you can think of any.
Do you want to have like a side? Do you want me to be good or do you want you to be bad?
Well, I have all of them in my head. So if you want to be... Well, I think mostly the bad because it was more of a relevant discussion yesterday. So if you want to...
Okay, you want to be bad?
Yeah.
I'll be good.
Okay. So do you want to start or do you want to start?
Yeah, I'll start. I'll start. So, I'm going to be... Well, we don't really have any set, like, opinions, but I'm just going to be the good side just for explanation, like...
Yeah. And we can always cut in and be like, oh, this is another reason why it's good. But for right now, he'll be saying the good sides and I'll be saying the bad sides, but we'll both chime into both.
Yeah. All right. So, I'm going to go first with the good side. And, I mean, I already said a couple of things. Like, speaking over text, you could feel more confident in saying something. So you can say, for example, you want to get your feelings across to a girl. I could relate. So, it was easier over text, personally, because I could write it out and I know what I'm going to say. But in real life, I could be, like shot, just standing there, like, not knowing what I'm doing. Like, I don't know. Social media is better for that, in my opinion, because, like, I don't know. It's just, like, you could say more over social media and be comfortable with it. And if in real life, like, you're, like face-to-face, it could just be totally different. Like, I don't know. I think, for me, that worked better for me saying it over text because I just felt more comfortable. But another reason is to keep up with, like, the world. So, if I didn't have social media, me personally, because I don't, like, watch the news or anything, if I didn't have social media, I would not really know what's going on because so much stuff is just said and there's so much stuff, like, put out there for everyone to see. And, I don't know, it just goes to everyone and everyone knows what's going on in the world. I think it's good to know what's going on in the world. I don't think you should be, like, under a rock, like... You should know what's going on. So social media helps a lot with that. And also, if you cannot hang out with your friend, you can't hang out. You can hang out over FaceTime. You could hang out virtually. You can text. You can always keep in touch with that person. But say you're doing a long distance relationship, you can FaceTime. You can text. If we didn't have social media, that wouldn't be possible. Long distance relationships wouldn't work. So social media is saving relationships out here. You know it. You know me. Like, I'm social media. Like, what am I saying? But social media is also good because, like, say you want to post on your story on Snapchat, you can just put out what you're doing. If you don't want to text your friends, they just look at your story and they know what you're doing. They know where you're at. Like, say your parents look on your story, they don't know where you are. You can't get in touch with them, but they could check your story and know where you're at. Or check your location. That shit. Like, if you're, say you got a crazy girlfriend, she wants to know where you're at all times. She would just check your location. You would be chilling. But if we didn't have social media, she would be having a fucking heart attack and would not work. So yeah.
Okay. Not sure that last point about the crazy girlfriend is a positive, but
Well, I'm saying it's a positive because she'll know where you're at instead of you don't gotta text her. Go out of your way.
But maybe don't date those type of people. Maybe let's try not to normalize that.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Just don't be
but
jealous.
If anything.
Just don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Maybe just have some trust. That's nice. Sorry, what is that word?
You go.
Anyway. So, I'm about to destroy all your facts.
These are facts, and facts don't care about your feelings.
Because there's way more negatives, in my opinion, than there is positives about social media. For the first, to counteract
I didn't know we were arguing.
We're not.
Oh, okay.
It was just, there actually is, like, way more negatives that I can think of. But,
okay.
For the first thing, I'm just going to counteract...
Can I barge in?
Yeah.
If okay.
Yeah.
That's
but
my bread and butter.
I'm going to try
right
and
there.
think about... Like, I'm going to start off with the kind of counteract his point of view before I go into, like, original negatives. So, for the thing about thinking about before you speak, it is way easier to curse somebody out or to say something negative about somebody over text than it is in person. Because you're not seeing their face, you're not seeing...
I agree.
Their emotion.
The tone of voice is not there.
That too. Miscommunication is way easier to happen over social media.
100% agree.
Like a joke just doesn't come across as a joke. And then you're overusing emojis and that gets annoying. Mackenzie.
Yup.
Mackenzie, yeah, I did take a shot because you argued. Fuck you. Anyway, you're welcome. Shout out to Mackenzie. Fuck you. Basically, while yes, you can think about what you're saying, you are more likely to not think about what you're saying because you can easily curse somebody out, call them a fucking whatever, and you're not even going to feel bad about yourself because you don't see their reaction. You can't tell if they're crying or not. Like, you can't tell what you did. And it makes it so easy. That's why cyberbullying is worse than actual bullying.
But is that your only reason why texting is bad?
No.
Is worse than talking in person?
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
explain.
No, I personally enjoy texting more than... I agree with his point. I'm just saying that was just a counteraction of what you said.
Oh, I forgot that we weren't arguing. Sorry.
No.
I'm sorry. Keep going.
We're just giving points. So what was the second thing you said? Oh, keep up with the news. Okay.
Yes, news. Yes, I forgot about that.
Like I said at the beginning, we're going to get into what I wanted to say at the beginning now. Keeping up with the news, yes, it works with news besides anything that can be biased. Keeping up with the news is easier on social media than it is tuning into the news when there's a wildfire, when somebody's throwing a gender reveal and the entire California light's on fire, and fuck you. First of all, why are you stupid?
We're getting less sunlight.
Like, shut up. We're not going into that. It's going to be a fucking hour-long podcast if we get into that. God. Anyway. But when you start posting about, as most of you know, POTUS and FLOTUS, sorry, I just wanted to say that, got COVID and they're in quarantine. And you're commenting, I hope they die? Washington Post, an hour after he posts that, says... I can't wait for, it says opinion, which means they're saying, oh, it's not our opinion, we just found in the comments. Can't wait for a world without Donald Trump. Are you joking? They deleted it, of course, after an hour. But I was raised, you don't disrespect the president. I don't care who the president is. I don't care. You can...
It could be Biden. It could be Trump. I don't care.
It could be Obama.
You shouldn't
It could be
disrespect him. That's the
Kennedy.
leader of your country.
Yeah.
I don't give a crap. It's the leader of your country.
Yeah,
you should respect him with with
them.
everything.
Because if you tell the president something, disrespectful, to his face as well, or just saying something disrespectful, I'm sorry, but you weren't raised right.
He has all the power in the world.
You weren't raised
He has all the power in the world.
Not even
to
that.
get you to fuck sent out of this country.
Not even that. He is your
Just
president.
with respect. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
When you pledge to allegiance, you're pledging to him and what he's doing for the country, or her.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't matter who it is. He, her, doesn't matter.
Him, her,
they,
he,
it doesn't matter.
Trans,
yeah.
they.
You can be whatever the fuck you want. I respect you because you're my president. Doesn't matter who I want to be president.
Exactly.
If you're the president, I respect you. Doesn't matter what you do.
Back to what we were actually talking about, though.
So, yes, news is good for social media because it's better than you go on trending Twitter, you see California wildfires, somebody announced their pregnancy, whatever. But when it becomes to something biased, it's never correct and it never works. You can't even go on the news on Channel 12, whatever there is besides Long Island News. You can't go anywhere without getting a biased opinion. CNN, Fox News, they're all biased.
I said story. You post on your story.
Oh, Besides, I
kind of pulled that one out of my ass.
Yeah, I don't have anything
but
against
I kind
that.
of had valid reasoning.
Yeah, I don't have anything against that besides overprotective girlfriends. Stop being jealous and have trust. That's all I want to say about that.
Yes.
But
don't be toxic.
Yeah, but the location could be bad for personal reasons. Like if you want to be like, oh,
yes,
these two people are hanging out together. Why wasn't I invited? Like,
yeah,
I get you can turn off your location, but it does. I don't think. Personally,
like, what if you want to be alone? What if you want to be alone with just that person, and the other person can get jealous that you're hanging out with that one person?
And personally,
and then it gets into toxic fucking shit.
Yeah, and it doesn't affect me personally. I just see that it could have an effect.
Yeah, me either.
Like I have my Snapchat on for like I think everybody, and I just don't care. I don't care if you know where I am, because why do you care where I am? That's the end of the story.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah,
pull up like.
Yeah, like I don't care. I could be at supermarket. I could be at Walmart. Why do you care I'm at Walmart? Like, sorry, I just gotta get toothpaste. Like, what do you want?
Yeah.
Like, I could be at Angelo's house. Why the fuck do you care?
Yeah.
Like, why do you care about my life?
But you want an invite? You're not getting one.
Yeah. But
do you get an invite to Shane's house on? Cut that out.
Yeah, that's a little too close.
Too close.
So to get into like my
nuke
own...
right there, you're dead, Shane.
Nuke. You can drop a nuke anywhere in the state.
Not even less powerful bomb.
Yeah, you can drop anywhere in the state and I'll be dead.
Yeah.
But to get into my own original reasons, it's just there is addiction. I do see that there is addiction. I don't see it anywhere personally. I don't see it with any of my friends. I don't see an addiction.
Yes. I was just going to say, I personally am not addicted.
No. I am not addicted to social media.
Some people would say I'm addicted because I'm on it more than they are. But that doesn't mean, like because
TikTok,
they're not on it that much, that doesn't mean I'm addicted.
I will say that Angelo has...
Maybe I'm addicted to TikTok.
Yeah, but that is reasonable.
Minor addiction.
I believe TikTok addiction is it's a reasonable thing. You can get lost in TikTok for hours. Being addicted to Twitter and Instagram doesn't make any sense to me. I'm sorry. If you're addicted to Instagram, you have probably issues.
You're fat. You're definitely fat.
Okay. But,
You're definitely a fat middle schooler in fucking 5th grade.
Okay. Way
that
to
just
call
got
me
Instagram.
Out. Just kidding.
You are not fat.
I was not fat in 5th grade. I don't know what happened,
someone
but...
was. I was fat in 5th grade. Just so everyone can know.
More to love.
Yeah,
besides me, because I fucking hated you in 5th grade.
Yeah, fuck you.
We're not getting back into that. It's been 2 episodes.
First episode, guys.
Link down below. Second episode is also linked down below.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Look at it.
Just click on the other videos. It's in the whatever.
Stupid.
It's not linked. That'd be too much. Anyway, so
too much work.
Besides that, I'm gonna get into a lot of topics my dad was watching last night, so these are fresh in my head. It is said that they do get paid to sell your information. That is a general fact. It's not a conspiracy. It's for advertisements. It's for whatever. The more you talk about something, the more you look up something, it's going to recommend you more. It's just so that they could be paid whatever. Who cares? I never understood that. Why do you care if they're listening? Of course they're listening. Of course they are.
Who cares?
So you're hearing me right now. So is the fucking government. Who cares? Why do they care about my opinion? Why
do they care, though?
I don't know.
What are they going to do? Fucking kill us?
I'm a 16-year-old person. I'm a dude. I don't know why I said person.
Just want to live our lives.
Yeah. Why do you care, government?
Yeah.
Why do you care what I'm doing with my life?
You.
I'm not wearing a mask.
They're definitely looking at us right now.
I'm not wearing a mask to Chipotle. Okay? Sue me. Just kidding. I don't even.
Yeah, do something, bitch.
Yeah.
I love Chipotle.
I don't want to shit myself.
If anyone wants to buy me Chipotle, Cash App down below.
If anybody wants to buy me those new spicy chicken nuggets from McDonald's, I will love you. Because those are fucking delicious. I don't care.
I didn't try them yet.
They're so good. I don't even care.
I want to try them.
Spicy chicken nuggets.
But have you tried the Travie Patty?
Spicy chicken nuggets, Travie Patty.
The Travie Patty died so bad.
Because spicy chicken nuggets deserves the hype.
The sandwich was good though.
Hashtag spicy McNuggets for life.
All right, buddy. I want to try them. I want to see if they're actually that good. All right, buy me them then.
I'll buy us them.
Yeah, when I come to your house, get a 50-piece and we'll split it.
All right, bet.
Okay, bet. Make sure you get ranch on the side.
No, thank you.
For me.
Okay. So a valid point is the one of the guys mentioned in this series or this documentary, whatever, about how the way tags work, Facebook, Instagram, you get tagged in something, it tells you. Angelo Marchese tagged Shane Reuter in his post. But you know what's weird? It doesn't show you the post. Right? You have to click on the post. You have to click on the notification. Why is that? Because...
Notification, guys.
Yeah.
You have to click on the notification.
Yeah, you have to click on the notification. But that's because they want you on the app. You see it, you're like, why was I tagged in this? What is going on? You have to click on it. And that is the only reason addiction... It's not an addiction, but that's what they classified it as. That is the only reason I can see a somewhat Instagram and Facebook addiction. When somebody tags you in something and you look at it, you're like, okay, you continue to watch your show. But you're watching the show. Why am I talking so fast? Anyway.
Dude, when you get into shit, you don't even know how fast you talk.
Because I'm realizing that I'm stumbling over words and I'm just not even thinking about it.
You know how on Apple Podcasts or iTunes Podcasts, you can like make it faster or slower?
Yeah, they're going to have to slow it down.
I did it. I literally did it one up faster to like... Because I didn't want to watch, like, I didn't want to sit through the whole, like, 50 minutes of the episode. So you were literally going, like, I was like, what the fuck is this kid saying? So I had to put it back down.
Don't worry, I didn't have rogue energy. So we're good.
Yes, but it looks like he did.
Yeah, it sounds like I did.
No, I'm the one that was just drinking Gatorade.
Gatorade is not energetic.
Yes, it is. It has electrolytes in it.
My favorite energy drink is Gatorade.
It's not like Red Bull or anything, but you know what I'm saying.
It's my favorite energy drink. But so
it's not my favorite.
But like when you think about it,
my favorite energy drink is Rogue Energy.
Yes, Rogue Energy. Anyway,
we are now sponsored.
We've been sponsor.
No, this channel is sponsored.
Oh, we now sponsor.
So the code is
TimeOut PC.
Wherever I'm pointing, the code is right there.
TimeOut
323.
That's the code.
Yes, TimeOut
323.
The code will probably be down here.
It's right
actually,
there.
It's gonna be down here.
No, it's right here.
No,
too.
there's no room.
Actually, here.
There's no room up there.
It's right down here.
Yeah, it's right here. It's
right below
here.
me.
Yeah, it's right here. It's below.
Yeah,
it's between us. It's not just below him.
Right there.
Right.
Shane,
Yeah.
point in between me and you.
Right here.
Right there.
Make sure if
Okay.
you want to have my energy, where you talk like a fucking million miles away, million miles an hour, get Rogue Energy. So anyway, that was a little ad break. Sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry. Hashtag ad, guys.
To continue the point I've been trying to say for the past 5 different interruptions from myself.
Yeah.
So, whenever I get tagged and I'm watching a show, like I look over, it's like I don't usually get tagged. So, but anyway, when you get tagged, you look over and you're like, that's weird. You continue watching the show, right? But then you can't stop thinking about, wait, what the fuck did they tag me in? So you have to click on it. You want to know. But then you're in that, now you're like, wait, why did they tag me in this? Like, you're kind of like confused, whatever. So I guess that makes sense. It's a negative because you have to know what's going on. But then
you go to see what you're tagged in, and then you start scrolling through and scrolling through, and then you get caught up in all the other social media and everything that's there. So
basically what we're trying to say is social media is good and bad. There's positive and negative. But the positives can also be negatives, you know what I'm saying? That was the point I was trying to make. What he said was positive, could also be negative. It's like optimism and pessimism. Half full.
So there's
half
no real
empty.
answer to the question. There's no real answer.
The real answer is whatever it is for you. For me, it's a positive. For Angelo, it's a...
Yes, for me, positive.
Yeah. But for
Plus
you...
sign, guys.
For you, if you can't get off TikTok and it's affecting your school grades, your work ability, your social life...
You need to get some rogue energy.
You need to get
also,
rogue energy.
You need to get off social media and do your schoolwork.
Yeah, it's a problem for you. So, at the end of the day, this was probably useless.
Yeah, but no, we just want to...
Yeah,
we're just talking about it.
Teenagers, you need to know our point of view. What I want to get across is, if there's any adults watching, not sure if there is. If there is, if you have kids, stop saying it's affecting their lives, it's ruining their lives, because it's not, in the end of the day. Unless you know for a fact.
Well, if you have responsible kids, it's not. But if you don't, it is. Because
if you're...
Say it's ruining your schoolwork or your social life or something like that. But
yeah.
If your kids are not dumb as fuck, you're fine.
Yeah, but the point that we were trying to say is, if you're an adult and you're about to have kids, raise them right. Don't give them social media at 3rd grade. That is never a good idea. Sorry.
Bad
don't give
idea.
them... To be honest, don't give them TikTok. until maybe high school. Because I know people that are not in
Yes.
high school that should not have TikTok.
TikTok is
shit they
very,
post.
very bad for people
Yeah.
below high school.
The shit that people see on TikTok and do on TikTok because they're like, my favorite creator did that. Stop. I can think of an example right now.
But their favorite creator, but their favorite creator is shaking their ass all over the screen or lifting their shirt, showing everyone their fucking
If you have a
titties.
6th grader doing the WAP on TikTok, first of all, not only are all of your followers most likely pedophiles, stop. Where are your parents?
Stop. Now.
Where is TikTok, first of all? What are they doing about this?
Yeah.
There are
Ban
underage
this
people
video.
shaking their ass on the internet.
Stop this now.
Stop.
Oh, God.
At this point,
it's bad.
at this point, TikTok should be banned. I'm sorry. There is good that I see in it, but there's more bad than good.
No. TikTok should not be banned.
We get you're addicted. TikTok should be banned, or at least make it a strict where you cannot fake your age. Make it strict. Because
Yeah.
I'm tired of seeing...
That's something the government can do. If you fake your
Yes.
age, you can go to jail. I wish they could do that.
Or
but
get
they
fined.
can't.
That would be more likely.
Yeah, that
Or
would be
call
more likely.
CPS. Call CPS. Why is your kid faking their
Yes.
age? Why are they doing that?
Yeah.
I mean, I did that
Slap
for
the
Twitter.
parents in the face.
Yeah, I did that for Twitter. But I'm
I do
mature.
that for everything.
I'm sorry, but
Yeah, me too.
like, if you're shaking your ass on TikTok and you're a minor, stop. Just stop.
Stop now.
Stop it. Get some help. I just see it all the time and I'm tired of it because it's disgusting. I don't want to see a fucking 6th grader doing inappropriate shit on a TikTok and then having guys in her grade being like, oh my God, you're so pretty, you're so hot.
But
Stop.
like the parents
You're
and
10.
parents and siblings know about it and they're not doing anything.
Exactly. Yeah, sorry, that she's just weird. No! They're not just
No.
weird. They need your attention. Because clearly
Yes,
they want
yes,
other people's attention.
Oh my God. So fucking true. They need your attention and
Yeah.
you're not giving them enough
Yeah.
attention.
You're not-
so they
you're
need
clearly
other
not-
random people to
Yeah.
say, oh damn girl, you got the
And-
fattest
yeah.
ass I ever seen on there.
Since you're
Like,
not giving them
no.
attention, since you're not
They're
giving
10.
attention, what gets attention on TikTok? Boobs,
Ass.
I'm sorry, that's the For You
Six-packs.
page. Yeah. So when your
Yes.
parents aren't giving you enough
That's it.
attention, when anybody in your life isn't giving you enough attention, you're gonna seek attention. You go on TikTok, what's the attention people are getting? Inappropriate shit. Now you're gonna start doing that shit. It's not okay. At the
And
end
it's
of
gonna
the
look
day,
bad on you.
Yeah.
But in all honesty, you're not the one in the bed.
You're not the
It's your-
problem.
It's people that
Yeah.
it's the people that's in your life that's not giving you attention.
there's somebody in
That's
my,
making you resort to that option.
Like, I'm not going to get into detail. I'm going to be very vague about this because I cannot risk people knowing who I'm talking about. I know somebody who is probably a terrible person that I know. Like, they're, going down the wrong path. They're not terrible, sorry. They're going down the wrong path, and nobody is there to help them go on the right path. And it's not their fault. As much as I don't like who they are, it's not their fault. And I'm genuinely sorry for them. But it's because they didn't get enough attention when they were a kid, when they were younger. And now they don't know what to do. They just want attention. Everybody else is getting attention. And it's upsetting. It's just
Oh my
genuinely
God! Wait,
upsetting.
sorry. Before I forget, you need to be a good parent, and you need to understand what your kid's going through in order for them to make good life decisions in the future.
And
They're not going to be successful in life if you're not supportive or you don't give them attention.
And being
you're gonna need to
supportive-
be a good parent if you want your child to be good in
Being
life.
supportive isn't saying, I'm here for you, and then not being there for you. At this point, it was supposed to be about teenagers talking to teenagers, but at this point, it's
Yeah, sorry.
teenagers talking to adults right now. If you're a new parent or an old parent, you could be 80, 60 years old. You be there for your kid, no matter how old they are. 1, 23.
Because when in the end, your kid is the most important thing in your life. It's not your job isn't gonna get in between that. Your kid is the most important thing. So
there isn't
you
enough
should care
money.
for that. You
Yeah.
should care for your kid more than you care for anything else.
You can't buy your kid's trust or love. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't work like that. You could love your kid no matter what. But at the end of the day, your kid doesn't love you no matter what. You have to be there for them. Just because you're their parent, like, I get the parents being like, I love my kid no matter what they do, because they are your creation. They're your greatest creation. But your kid doesn't see it that way. Yes, you raised them, but if you raise them wrong, they're only gonna think that you ruined them. Okay? That's how it is. Like, you're the reason that they're like...
You're the problem.
You're the problem. It's not
you
the
are
kid's
the
fault.
problem. You think... And also, going back to the other thing, you think social media is the problem, you are the problem.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
It's not social media, you're the problem.
Yeah. If you didn't raise your kid right, it's not the social media. It's because you didn't raise them to respect themselves. If your kid is insecure about social media, what other people are doing, you didn't raise them to respect what they have, to love what they have. And that goes for anybody. People that are working too hard, people that are rich and they give their kids whatever they want. Whether you don't give them enough attention or you give them whatever they want, you have the same flaws. It doesn't matter if you're a millionaire or you're poor. Everybody is human at the end of the day. You all have the same flaws.
And also, if you give them too much, they're gonna be too expecting of things to come easy in life.
Yeah.
But if you don't give them enough, they're not gonna work. They're like, it's just too much of something and too less of something is just not gonna work. You have to meet in the middle, and you have to know how to be a good parent.
Yeah. When I was younger, I wanted to have a one of those cars that people would drive. Like, you know, the mini cars that people would drive.
Oh yeah,
around?
car is something that people drive. Yeah.
No, you know the mini ones?
I want those cars people drive.
You know the mini ones that people always had?
Like a mini Cooper. That's not what it's called. The bug cars.
Yeah, like they were
the
like
B cars.
the kids one. You don't
no,
yes,
yeah. No, I know.
I always wanted one of those. This kid on Michaela's road had one of them. It was a Lamborghini, and I always wanted one. I never got one.
Man, that's fucking tight as shit.
Yeah, and I never got one. And I'm okay. I don't beg for things. I don't go cry in my room because I don't get a $3,000
I didn't get a hoverboard
computer.
for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get a hoverboard for Christmas. I'm fucking chilling. I'm good now.
Yeah.
Cause that doesn't matter in the most important part of my life. That's not gonna matter.
Yeah.
A fucking hoverboard is not gonna matter.
Being there for your kids doesn't mean giving them what they want. It means being there and teaching them how to be a respectful human being. And I know we kind of sound higher up right now, but it's just advice. It's not saying we're better than you because you were raised. No, it's just don't make the same mistake everybody else makes. Just be there. You know, I don't know how we got to this side of the topic. I don't know how we got here, but just
we did, and
we got here, and it needed to be said because at the end of the day, this podcast is mainly about.
I'm glad I'm voicing my opinion, though.
Yeah, at the end of the day, this podcast is about. We're tired of hearing adults' point of views. It's not accurate at everything. You need to hear different ages' point of views. It needs to be said.
And they need to understand what our thoughts are and what our values and our everything that we have in life. They need to understand how we value them. Like I don't know. Some stuff they just don't understand how much it means to us.
Yeah, like I don't know. It just at the end of the day, I know I've said that so many times right now.
Yes, let's end this part.
Yeah.
Let's end this fucking
at the end of the day,
this conversation.
You just have to listen to this, to everyone. Whenever you get advice, whether you think it's wrong or not, you just have to listen. Because at the end of the day, again, at the end of the day,
Let's have an end of the day counter.
At the end of the day, any advice is advice. And it doesn't matter whether it's wrong or right. As long as you think about it, the more you better yourself. It doesn't matter who it's coming from. What they've been through. I don't care. I hate when people say, oh, well, this person was a drug addict when they were in high school, so their advice is invalid. No, they've been through shit. They got out of that shit. Their advice is still counts, even though they went through shit. Everybody goes through shit. Little or small, it all counts. It's shit. You all go through shit. Okay? Everybody's advice is valid. Yeah, everybody's advice is valid. Doesn't matter if they're a drug addict now. Like, everybody's advice is valid. They all experience life.
At the
end of the day, respect people. Whether they're kids, whether they're adults, whether they're teenagers, whether they're being a fucking dick to you. Respect people.
and teach people how to respect each other.
And that actually
If
ties
you don't,
into...
no one's gonna respect each other in the world.
And that actually ties
the world's
into
gonna go to fucking shit.
Yeah, that actually ties into social media as well. Respect people, whether you see their face or you don't. If you're arguing with people, you're a 4-year-old. And if you're...
But respect their opinions as well.
Yeah.
Respect what they're saying.
You can debate, but when you start throwing death threats, when you start... Stop. Okay?
That's horrible.
Yeah. You just need to...
It's not that serious.
You need to just calm down. That's the end of it. Don't... I'm not going to say think about... go over your life. Think about your life and like what led you here. No. Just stop. And just like... Just try and calm down, you know. If you feel that point where you're raging over somebody's opinion on Twitter, either it's most likely a troll, because it's Twitter, or
they're fat.
Just chill. Like, just chill down. Chill down,
dude.
Chill down.
Like, fuck.
I've talked a lot, more than I have in the past 3 episodes. 2.
But that's good.
Yeah.
Because this means a lot.
Yes, this
Shane.
is something that I just... It needs to be said.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
But yeah,
The
so
fuck?
I think we're on 46 minutes
Yes,
now.
we
so
are. I am on the same amount of time.
We shall wrap this up, I think.
Yeah. So I don't know what I'm going to call this anymore because it took a turn. So I don't know what I talked about more. It's either going to be called something. Don't know. It's going to be called something.
Respect each other. At the end of the day, we need to respect each other.
Yeah. That's not going to be the title. That's not a very good... That's not a very
No,
applicable
I'm just
title.
saying. No, I'm saying
yeah,
at the end of the day, we gotta respect each other. This is at the end of the day, ending of the episode.
Okay. At the end of the day episode, the depisode.
That should be the name of the episode. At the end of the day.
At the end of the day.
That's not what it should be named.
No.
It doesn't show what it's about.
At the end of the day.
We'll figure it out.
At the end of the day, you know, we're all human. We're all people. We all go through shit. This is just wrapping up everything we said in the past 46 minutes.
Yeah.
We all experience shit that made us this way. And is it your fault sometimes? Yeah. Most of the time, it's not your fault. And I'm not supposed to voice my opinion on stuff, but I will say I'm an atheist, okay? Grandma, if you're watching this, I'm very sorry. You should have guessed by now, but okay. But, I don't believe in fate. I just don't see... I don't want to believe in that. But, at the end of the day... Sorry. I do...
Holy shit, we really need to counter.
I do
Over
think,
20, I think.
I do think that life does have a purpose. Everybody's life has a purpose. Everything happens because it's supposed to. That's not... I'm not saying everything happens for a reason. Everything happens because it does. Everything works together. There isn't this podcast without Angelo. There isn't my life currently. I wouldn't be who I am right now without Angelo. Like, not to get into this hard topic, everybody matters, okay? I know this is getting into a weird place to end the episode. It's sort of depressing. But everybody matters. So, if that's something you need to hear today...
And I really want to say something before we end this, but... So, we were saying before how, like, based on opinions, you can't say you're going to be friends with them or not. Or I don't even know if he said that, but it just came to my mind.
Yeah, it comes up.
Shane said he's an atheist. I believe in God. I'm a Christian. I'm still friends with him, and he's... Like, it doesn't make me think any different of him.
Yeah, Angelo's
That's his opinion.
He's literally my closest friend.
And that doesn't actually matter in life.
Yeah, he's that closest friend. He's not an atheist. Do I care? No.
Yeah, but our beliefs won't change like our lives. That's not life like threatening. It's not gonna.
Yeah.
The things that actually matter are what we care about.
Yeah, and not to go, religion wars, whatever. It's just if you're arguing over political views, religion, just think about it. Like, not think about your life, but how did you get there? That's why, again, I'm not trying to be whatever. I'm an atheist because I just don't see the rights in the religious wars, which are a thing, sadly enough. I respect all religions.
Sadly.
I just don't want to be part of them. Whether you're Jewish, Christian, born again, Muslim, whatever.
Born again?
I respect you. At the end of the day, I don't agree with everything that you agree with, but that's why we're human. It's opinion. You believe in God, I don't. I couldn't care less.
Yeah, exactly.
So maybe just think about that, you know?
So,
at the end of the day,
yes.
just think about what we said.
At the end of the day,
just think about what we said.
Just take into your mind and really think about it.
And you don't have to agree with us. That's totally okay.
Yeah, no, that you don't have to.
We're just here
But
because we are.
we are right and you are wrong. No.
And now.
No.
Yeah, so.
Okay, let's wrap this up though.
Yeah.
Longest episode yet, definitely.
Definitely. Don't think I'm going to cut that much. So this might be 40 minutes long. Maybe
this is gonna be
45.
I think it's gonna be like 45 probably.
I think 45. So, and then we're not cutting in two. You guys gonna get an extra special long video.
Yes.
So.
Yay.
You're welcome. Hey.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So make sure. Well, this feels weird, but make sure to check the description to see our Instagrams, my YouTube, the Twitter and Instagram for the TimeOut Podcast. Make sure you know whether there's a delay, what's happening, what's going on. There'll be teases there, the extra scoop.
Yes,
make
the
sure
extra scoop. You need social media to know what we're doing.
Yeah. So, but if you're listening on YouTube, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to click that bell notification. If you're listening on iTunes,
yes.
Rate 5 stars. Subscribe. Join the boys.
Yes.
Take your time out of your week on a Friday. Just join us and just chill. And you are
just chill and talk about life.
Yeah, and you are part of us. So if there's a comment section, if there's a review thing, I don't care. If you want to write a review about a specific episode and put it on the general thing, your review could be a comment. That's okay. You can rate it whatever you want. If your comment's like, I don't agree with your opinion, this is what I believe. That's a review. I totally respect that. I don't even know if there's comments on Spotify or iTunes, but I know there's reviews.
There is on iTunes. You can write a review.
Yeah, but I don't know if there's comments.
I know that. I don't know about
on episodes.
Oh. There's not comments. There's reviews, I think.
If you want to talk to us and you're only on iTunes, send a review. I'll read them. I don't know if I'll read it to Angelo too. But if you're on YouTube, you know where the comment section is. And Spotify.
And also you can DM us on all socials.
Yeah, you can DM the official page or our
active.
personals. It doesn't matter. Probably not the personals. We'll probably respond more on the regular, like the official account.
Yeah.
The personal's more personal. But you can if you want. If you wanna, because at the end of the day, we're the boys. It's me, Angelo, and you. So
yes. And girl. Wait, chill out. And girls.
Well, yeah, but
can be here too.
We're
whatever you want to be. He, she, they.
At the end of the day,
respect each other.
And we're all a part of the timeout. We all take our time out of whenever you're watching this, whether it's on the time we release it or 3 years later. You're taking your time out to hang with us. And that's what's respectable.
That's what timeout is about.
Yeah. That's why we're here. Just so that you can take time out of your life. Just chill. That was a long ass outro.
That's why the show is called Timeout.
Yeah, that's exactly why.
So wrap it up, Shane. Okay. Say the outro.
Well, that was the wrapping up. But this is
the
outro.
The end of the outro.
You want me to say the thing? You know the thing. If you've listened to the past 2 episodes, this is the thing. If you haven't, this is the thing. Either way, it's the thing.
But go listen to all the other episodes if you haven't yet.
And if you want, subscribe to all of them. Spotify, iTunes.
Yes, all of them.
All of them.
Everything.
Whether you listen to only one. All of
Show
them.
us some support.
Merch coming soon, apparently, according to Angelo.
Yes, merch.
That's only putting more stress on me. But
no, merch coming Christmas time.
Okay. Okay. Oh.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Is that good?
We're gonna be doing a Halloween episode soon, so stay tuned for that.
Ooh, yay.
Yeah, I already have that written down. I'm prepared. So.
Yes, he is prepared.
Yeah, I have it all scheduled.
This guy write down 2 truths and 1 lie. He's a very prepared guy. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Shut the fuck up.
Whoa.
Sorry, we're supposed to be. I respect Angelo.
Yes, respectful. After this, we're gonna go beat
I just
each other
ruined
up
the whole
over the
thing.
webcam.
I just pretended like I respect you. Everything we said in this episode was our truth. This is all our truth. I do actually respect all of you. Okay, I didn't. This wasn't all just. At the end of the day,
a complete hoax.
This is the last thing I want to say. We are real. This is our real
views.
Okay,
actually end it after this.
Okay, this is our real views. This is what we actually believe. You're only hearing exactly what we think. Okay, we are completely real. This isn't some celebrities be like, oh, well, I'm being paid to do this. No matter if we're being paid or not, we will always tell you the truth. So with that being said, it's time to out. That was the chillest outro I've ever done.